The only girl Blue loves is his daughter. I think he loves Krishan and Jaden. I think he genuinely loves them both. And sometimes when we throw ourselves, two women throw ourselves on one man, he could fall in love with two women. You ain't never been in love with two people before. I have. I think men can easily fall in love with two women. That's why if you see a man and he already kind of with a woman, you want to kind of shy away from that, because he gonna have to flip a coin every day. Whoever backing it up is backing it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like for women, whoever paying the most bills, we gonna fall in love with them. You just have to find somebody that's loyal and that's ready. Sometimes people are just not ready. You can't make a man or a woman ready. If they not ready, they not ready. Move on if you ready. If you ready and they not ready, you have to find somebody that's at your ready pace. Or you have to be a patient woman and just be their friend and, wait for them to be ready. But one thing I can tell y'all I learned is never, ever, ever try to make a man ready at your ready pace. You're going to be disappointed every time. And see, like, for instance, Cardi B knew Offset wasn't ready. She knew that. She knew that he came with a sticker on his forehead that said not ready. That's cool if you like him, if you're attracted to him. You got to wait till he's ready, though. You can't just be like, he's not ready. You knew he wasn't ready. You got to give him a I wasn't ready pass. When you met him, you knew he wasn't ready. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, I always use this in my house. Halle Berry was with David Justice. Y'all remember this? Fine. Ooh-wee, David Justice was fine, okay? Athlete, had it all going on for him. He was young. He wasn't ready. She married him. He couldn't stop messing around. He wasn't ready. She knew he wasn't ready when she met him. She just wanted to hurry up and tie him down because she was Halle Berry. And, everybody was going to be on David Justice. Girl, he wasn't ready. So he wasn't ready. And she was ready. Now, if y'all go Google David Justice. Go Google David Justice and his family. Another couple years, if she would have held on, ready. 3 beautiful kids, a beautiful wife, a beautiful family. We didn't hear no more problems out of David Justice. He wasn't ready. And sometimes you got to be patient if a man's not ready. Because he might be a good dude, but he just not ready.
But before I stop, make sure you smash that like button. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, you do so, making sure that notification bell is on with the option all, so when I upload these videos, you are the first one to watch. Also, make sure to leave a comment on this video. So early this morning, Monday, happy Monday to everyone. Karlissa obviously was in the bushes trolling Krishan Rock and her sister, one of her older sister, I assume is in Oklahoma, spending time with her baby sister and her nephew. They had did prayer on Instagram, and I think shortly after they got off of live, then Karlissa gets on because she has her daughter's her grandbabies, her daughter's kids, and taking them to school and going through the drive-through for breakfast to get them off to school, but make sure that they're fed. She gets on here, and once again, she got Krishan Rock on her mind. She got Krishan Rock's name in her mouth, saying a bunch of stuff that she knows nothing about. You're not even close with your son because of a lot of stuff that you've stirred up, a lot of stuff that are open ending, they're not resolutions that have happened between son and mother that happened even before Jaden Alexis or Krishan Rock were even an item with Blueface. You guys had turmoil, things that he did not like that you were doing, that he saw you do growing up. And you are trying to paint this picture of your son being this Casanova, and maybe he loves these two women. Blueface doesn't even love himself. And this is why he treats both of these women so badly. And I think that if they were a little bit older, which they will in due time figure it out, they'll start to realize it was never them that wasn't good enough for Blueface. It was always Blueface and his issues probably from childhood with his mother, why he has these turbulent and toxic relationships with women where he does not acknowledge a woman as a woman and respects them, and he feels as though he has to always cheat on these women because he feels as though as a man this is what a man's supposed to do in order to be with the woman. He's supposed to cheat. It's supposed to be in a man to cheat. This is what Blueface has been spewing around social media. These are his belief systems, and they had to have been instilled in something that he saw growing up. And I just sometimes feel like maybe if you don't have anything politically correct to say, Carlissa, that makes sense, or let's make it make sense, you shouldn't say much of anything because a lot of people are pointing the finger back at you because you are his biggest fan, even though you're someone he has zero respect for at this time and you're his mother. You you kind of fuel the dysfunction and you're proud of how Blueface treats these women because of the simple fact that you really don't like these women. It was up to you. You probably pick who you think Blueface should be with. But I just feel like, everything that Carlissa is doing is very calculated. Because if I heard the message early this morning on her way taking the kids to school, I'm quite sure because Krishan Rock, she's a self-made millionaire. She works for herself. She's on social media. This is where she gets her bag. She's also seeing this stuff as well. And it's kind of messed up that you are putting this stuff out into the universe while Krishan Rock is dealing with legal issues and personal issues and going through family issues. And, you're saying things that can be very triggering to the both of the girls. I'm not leaving Jaden out because she's a victim too. I know that she has her moments of feeling hurt and disappointed, her feelings, being hurt because of things that are said about her, like it's her fault because of Blueface's behavior when she has no control over anything that Blueface has done to her, nor does Krishan Rock. The only part that they play, the role that they play that is their fault, is that they keep subjecting themselves to this sort of treatment and allowing him to go back and forth. But it's never ever a good situation when the mother is co-signing it, thinking it's cute. I'm quite sure she's been down this road with men before, Carlos, in the past. And okay, you got yourself what you call a winner, so a man that goes out and works a 9 to 5. You can stay home and do your career. And by him allowing you to do you, you allegedly say you're a self-made millionaire now. But it's just really sad that instead of her talking about positive things like wanting to see her grandson, Krishan Jesus, and being sincere about it, and wanting to make amends with Krishan Rock and being sincere about it on the strength, maybe not the strength of her wanting to be friends with Krishan, but just so she can build the relationship she needs to with her grandson so her grandson knows his grandmother. She gets up here and she's backpedaling. She's saying one thing in one breath that's positive, and then every time she gets a chance to kill, steal, and destroy, she's doing that. It's like make it make sense, Carlissa. It comes a time in life where we have to grow up and we have to look at bygones being bygones. You're either going to let go and give it to God, or you're gonna just, willow in this animosity you have for Krishan Rock and Jaden, quiet as kept. And maybe if you're not going to get over these generational curses and the toxic relations that you guys all have collectively, you should go your way and let her go hers, and keep her name out of your mouth if there's nothing nice that you really have to say to her or about her. This doesn't make any sense to me how this has to keep going on and on when we make choices in life, and you have a choice whether or not that you speak to Krishan Rock ever again, or you accept the fact that she's going to be with your son. I mean, but you really need to just keep your opinions to yourself right now. This is a sensitive issue for Krishan Rock. I know it's going to be hard for her to get over the fact that she's moving on. She has different endeavors that are going on in her life, and Blueface is not part of the plan. And I don't think that at every given moment she should be reminded when she's trying to heal from Blueface, that he's, by what you say, he's probably in love with two women, while somebody's trying to heal and they're still weak. You're saying this publicly on a public platform for thousands to millions to see over the duration of a couple of months, and then they do commentary on it, and then it's like it's very calculated what Carlissa's doing. And I just hope that she gets a grip of herself and tries to stay in her own lane. And if you're a businesswoman and you're getting your coins, then you shouldn't be worrying about anybody else's business because you have your own business.